Hello guys, I have a laptop here. It is HP ProBook 430 G3. This is the motherboard. You can see the serial number, the model here. It is X61C. So the laptop does not take any power. The fan is not spinning. The motherboard is doing nothing. It is just there doing nothing. There's no light here. So after taking some measurements, as you can see, I have a multimeter here. The easiest way to find a laptop problem is by measuring the resistance of the coil, the resistance to ground. So you have to set your multimeter in continuity mode, the beeping mode. So you can hear my multimeter. When I touch the probes, it beeps. So you see, from ground to ground, what do we get? 0.2. That is ground to ground. So let us confirm our coils. So these are the coils, these things, these ones, these are the coils. So more laptops, they use coils to drive the power all over the motherboard. So let's measure our coils. That one is reading infinity, so that means it's good. OL means infinity, so it is good. That one is good. There you can see 47.8. That is perfect. The other one is 56.9. That is perfect. We have 11.2. Not bad. That's not bad because it is close to the CPU. Even if the multimeter is beeping, don't worry. If it's close to the CPU, that means the CPU has a very low resistance. But that 4.8, that is very low. So even the CPU should not have 4.5. So we know there's a problem on this coil. So the only way to know the device that is connected on this coil is by doing voltage injection. So as you can see on my power supply, here is my power supply. We have 3 voltage, 3 amperes. So I want to use that to do voltage injection. So this is my ground probe. We'll connect it to the ground of anywhere. All these metals, the USB cables, these are all grounds. Even these holes, the screw holes, these are ground. So this is my ground, this is my negative, that is the ground. So I'll clip on any ground here. Then I have my positive. Yeah, this is my positive terminal. As you see, I have connected it there. Here, this wire is coming from the power supply. Then you need to know exactly where the problem is, because we have discovered this coil has a very low resistance. So we are going to do voltage injection. We are using 3 voltage and 3 amperes. So I'll using my thermal camera. This is a thermal camera, a very powerful tool. See, that's on my power supply. If I try to inject voltage, for example on this coil, you see that the laptop is taking 0.79 milliamperes. So that means that's not bad. But when you come to our coil that had very low resistance, let me show you. You see, that is 0.7 milliamperes. That's so bad. That's a lot of current. So we want to know what is taking 0.7 milliamperes. So let's confirm. You can see on my thermal camera Yeah, you can see that red thing. That's our CPU, our processor. So the processor is heating up. The processor has a short. So there's nothing you can do on this motherboard. When I remove the probe, it cools down. So that means our CPU has a short. If you don't have a thermal camera, you won't know this, because when you touch it, there's nothing, there's no heat. Even if I touch it, I can't hear anything. So the only way to know is using a thermal camera. You see, there's my hand here. Yeah, there. You see? Yeah. This thing. Other components on the motherboard, as you can see, they're okay. There's no much heat. So if you don't have a thermal camera, you won't know. You will keep struggling, try to repair the motherboard. But the only way to repair this motherboard is by changing the processor, the CPU of the motherboard. There's no other way. So such motherboard, we call them dead, because it is so expensive to change the CPU. So the client has only to buy the whole motherboard. So that's how easy to detect a dead processor, by using a thermal camera. So that is all for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.